everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with a long overdue book haul. Let's jump right into it. Yes, I look familiar. I did film my Owlcrate unboxing in this dress. I know you can't see the whole thing, but it is the most comfy summer dress I own. It's loose, it's cool, I like it. I have a book haul for you. It's long overdue. I've had a lot of these books for a really long time, like before BEA. I think some of these came in May. So like end of May, June, whatever, we're into July. It's like July 19th. So like around about 2 months worth. I have a whole bunch of stuff I ordered, a couple things that were gifted, and then I have 2 things to open for you. I usually sit at my desk. I've changed my setup in my room so that my desk is like over here facing a wall. The bookshelf is just kind of open, so I'm sitting with nothing in front of me. So all my books are over here, stacked up to the side. So I'm going to take them from this side and show them to you, and then move them to this side onto my bed, where I will then shelve them again. So that's gonna be how we're gonna work this. I'm just gonna pull from a giant pile that I have. So first up is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I have not read this yet. I meant to for Summerathon. I actually bought it for Summerathon and then never got to it. I am still hoping to get to this really, really soon, but I will probably save this for like, I don't know. I will binge this at some point. I just have not read it yet. But I am very excited too. This one is a hate to love fake dating / marriage romance. And a lot of people that love Christina Lauren have really loved this and said that it was like their favorite by them. So I'm excited for it. Also, I don't know how, why, or when, but there is a giant housefly in my room. I can hear it. It's randomly buzzing around my head. I literally don't know how it got into my house, but it's here. I also got Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. This is a graphic novel. This is volume 1. I'm pretty sure the second one is maybe even out at this point. I have still not read this. I forget when I ordered this. I didn't pre-order this with like the pre-order campaign. Haven't gotten to it yet. That's a Mel romance graphic novel that everybody loves. I do want to get to it at some point soon. I just still have not. I also got the third Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, in my Ravenclaw house colors. I adore these series. I have all 3 of them now, so I had to get this one, of course. Who was surprised? Nobody. Then I got Kingsbane by Claire Legrand. I did read the arc of this, and if you have seen my mid-year check-in, you know I did not love this book, but before I finished this book, Amber from Amber's Books and More went to a signing at her local library and got this signed for me by Claire Legrand. She also had Claire Legrand send me this like amazing little video, and I don't love this. God, oh, that fly almost landed in here and I was almost going to like smush it in there. And now that I say that, I think I said that in a video before, and now I feel like I might have hauled this. So if I already hauled this, ignore it. But I thought I hadn't, so I put it in. Then we have Finale by Stephanie Garber. This one is an Owlcrate exclusive. My little paper fell out of it. But this is the Owlcrate one that I got with the Owlcrate box. So I have unboxed this on my channel in the special edition Owlcrate Finale box, and I loved it. Loved that book. Love that volume. I like the purple of the original cover a little bit more, but it's fine. And so yeah, I got that one. I also got a finished copy of Serious Moonlight by Jen Bennett. You guys know I love Jen Bennett's contemporaries. This one is about Birdie. Is the main character named Birdie? She lives with her grandfather, and she is getting a new job. And before her job starts, she has like a one-off, like a little tryst with the guy, and then turns out he works at her job, and they try to uncover a mystery together. I didn't love this as much as some of her other works, but it's still a Jen Bennett romance. It's still super sex positive and feminist and badass and amazing. Has great characters, great relationships, great grandfather. I really liked it. And so I picked myself up a finished copy because it's adorable. All of her stuff is adorable and I love it. I will forever buy her and support her always and forever. Then I picked up Red, White, and Royal Blue, which you guys have seen me talk about, seen everybody talk about. I just haven't officially hauled it yet. So I do have this, and I do have a signed book plate because I did get this in a unplugged book box. and they had a book plate, so I kept that one and I gifted the other that I got. And then I got We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faizal. This one is actually my Alcrate edition, but I did get another one from YA Monthly and YA Fantasy Monthly? Fantasy Monthly, yes. I did get another one from them as well, so I gifted one already. It's already sent off to the winner of that giveaway, and then I got that one. I picked up a couple of sci-fis. I picked up Aurora Rising by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I am scared of this one. I've seen some people really love it, some people not really love it. I have high hopes, so I want to love it, but who knows really. But I did pre-order this because I wanted Memento, which is the novella for the Illuminae files, which I did read and it's shelved back there with my books. And I guess we'll see what I think about that one when I get to it, but I still have not read it. I also picked up another of the Myra Grant books. This one is I think it's YA. I'm not even sure. It's a spellbinding novel of courage and terror. This one is an alien race, so it's about these kids that I think grow up with their parents. Olivia and her twin sister Viola have been dragged around the universe for as long as they can remember. Their parents are both xenobiologists and are always in demand for their research into obscure alien biology. They settle in a new colony world where they discover an alien threat unlike anything they've ever seen, and suddenly the sisters' world is ripped apart. On the run from terrifying aliens, Olivia knows that her knowledge of xenobiology and determination to protect her sister are her only weapons as the colony collapses into chaos. But then a shocking family secret bursts open, one that's horrifying to Olivia as the aliens surrounding them. The creatures infiltrate a rich wildlife on this untouched colony world and quickly start adapting. Olivia will have to adapt too if she's going to survive. It's Myra Grant. It gave me like Alien Into the Drowning Deepish vibes. I'm here for it. I pre-ordered that and I still haven't read it, so shame on me. Then I was gifted this behemoth. This is the fairy tales, Modern Fairy Tales Bind Up by Holly Black. This is Tithe and what else? Tithe, Valiant, and Ironside. I've read Tithe and Ironside. I skipped Valiant because apparently you can read them in that order, like Tithe and then Valiant and then go back to Ironside, something like that. So I have not actually read the middle one, but I had the paperback versions, like the old little tiny square ones. This is gorgeous. It's back there on my Holly Block shelf normally. So thank you very much to Amber from Amber's Books and More for gifting this to me. She knew I was having a bad week and sent that to me, and it's just the sweetest thing ever. She's a gem. I have Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, which I ordered because Chelsea couldn't stop talking about it. I've raved about this. I really, really enjoyed it. And I actually listened to the audiobook, but I'm happy to have this because I do want to physically read it at some point. And then I picked up this gorgeous book. This is Beautiful Broken Things by Sarah Bernard. These are stunning. Like, her UK books are gorgeous. I also picked up A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. Quiet Kind of Thunder I have read before and I really loved it. I read the E-Arc, and then this one I actually have not yet, but like, how beautiful are these? So I'm really excited to get these onto my shelves. As of yet, they've been sitting down in that pile and haven't made it onto a shelf, but I am dying for them to because they're gorgeous, and Sarah Bernard will absolutely be making a debut on like a contemporary-a-thon TBR because I really want to read Beautiful Broken Things really badly. Then I have These Witches Don't Burn by Isabel Sterling. This one was gifted to me by Andrea, and she sent this to me, and I sent her a book that I was getting rid of. So this is an ARC from Razor Bill, and I haven't heard the best things about this, but it's already come out at this point, and I will get to it eventually. I am still interested. I'm not compelled to pick it up after hearing iffy things. Then I have Ink Mistress by Audrey Colthurst. I did not really get into A Fire and Stars by her, and so I was nervous about this one, but then I heard such great things about this, so I went ahead and said yes when she offered to send this to me, and Audrey signed it and said, to Julie, write your own fate, with this amazing feather quill, and I love that, and sent me a gorgeous thank you card for being a part of her street team for Star World, and I'm really excited to read this. I'm obviously have not yet, but I want to. I also have How to Hang a Witch. Andrea also sent this to me. This is not an ARC, I believe this is finished, yes. So all the witchy reads from her, which I really appreciate, and I do want to read this very badly, have not yet, but I put them down there to haul and then forgot about them. Not forgot about them. but I was leaving them there to haul them, didn't want to read them and put them away or move them around. I also got Record of a Spaceborne Few by Becky Chambers. This is the third book of the series. A series? What is it? I don't know what series this is. Long Way to a Smaller Planet, The Close and Common Orbit, and then Record of a Spaceborne Few. I waited a really long time because I wanted to get the UK paperback because that's the editions that I have. I will be reading this soon though because I love that series so much, and I've heard that the third book is more like the first book than the second book was. I didn't love the second book. I do kind of want to reread it because I feel like I would upon reread, but I felt like I read the whole second book waiting for it to become the first book, and that was never going to happen, so that's my own fault. And then I have Prom by Sandra Mitchell. This is with Bob Martin and Chad Bajulian and Matthew Sklar. This one is a female-female romance. We went and saw The Prom, the musical, with Penguin when we went to New York for BEA, and it was amazing. It was so good. I cried, I laughed. It was so amazing. I have heard that the novelization does change the sexuality of one of our main characters from the musical to the book, so that's something to be aware of. But this is something that I have, and it was a really, really cute musical, so I'm hoping that that the book is too. This one comes out in September, so look for that one soon. From my Unplugged book box for July, the adult box, I got The Daughters of Temperance Hobbs by Katherine Howe. This is stunning. This book is gorgeous. I can't wait to put that on my shelves. If you want to hear more about my thoughts on that one, you can check out that unboxing. I will have it linked in a card up above. Then we have a package, which is an ARC. I know what this one is. And then also my Book of the Month YA book box. So I have Book of the Month and an ARC to unbox. Let's start with the ARC. Jess contacted me and I said, absolutely, heck yes, I want this book. I am so excited for it. This will be being read very, very quickly. Thanks for taking a look. Can't wait to hear what you think. This is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. Talia Hibbert is one of the authors that I discovered when doing the Smutty Book Club with Chelsea, and she's phenomenal. I'm so excited to be reading more from her. This one says, enjoy a drunken night out, ride a motorcycle, go camping, have meaningless but thoroughly enjoyable sex, travel the world with nothing but hand luggage, and do something bad. But it's not easy being bad, even when you've written step-by-step guidelines on how to do it correctly. What Chloe needs is a teacher, and she knows just the man for the job. Redford Morgan is a handyman with tattoos, a motorcycle, and more sex appeal than 10,000 Hollywood heartthrobs. He's also an artist who paints at night and hides his work in the light of day, which Chloe knows because she spies on him occasionally. Just the teeniest, tiniest bit. But when she enlists Red on her mission to rebel, she learns things about him that no spy session could teach her, like why he clearly resents Chloe's wealthy background and why he never shows his art to anyone, and what really lies beneath his rough exterior. She is a chronically ill computer geek with a goal, a plan, and a list. After almost but not quite dying, she's come up with 7 directives to help her get a life. She's already completed the first, finally moving out of her glamorous family mansion. But what comes next? So this is, first of all, badass woman of color, plus size girl here on the cover. I'm here for it. Super excited for this one. This one comes out in November. I will be getting to this one sooner than later though, because I am really, truly excited for it. I love Talia Hibbert's writing. Then we have my Book of the Month, which I need to open up. I did get approached by Book of the Month for the YA affiliate program, just like a ton of other people. I know you're saturated with links. I know you're saturated with people that are becoming affiliates with this particular brand. Book of the Month is something that I subscribed to back before I lost my job over a year ago. And I let go for financial reasons. And then I went and started doing book conventions and getting all these ARCs and getting all these books and having limited shelf space, and I never took it back up again because I was never really interested in the adult titles. I found that I was often not having any books that I wanted. I was just constantly skipping months. I am genuinely thrilled for the YA book box. I was waiting to go and sign back up again because I knew I wanted to be a part of the YA Book of the Month program. But then I had a couple different things come up where I was getting like special boxes, or I knew I was grabbing a fairy loot, or I knew I was grabbing a LitJoy crate, whatever it might be, it just hadn't happened yet. Then they reached out to me and a ton of other people. I get it, there's a lot of us, but it is something I'm excited about. It is something I'm going to support anyway. So if you are interested in grabbing a book of the month, you can do that using my code down below. It does help me out. I do earn money. I would appreciate it so much. So this is a way for me to just share my love of YA books. They did reach out to me and ask which one I wanted. I have a book of the month cookie. Like, how pretty is that cookie? Can we even? Do you eat that? Because I feel like so many people are like, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna freaking eat this. Like, I'm gonna stop filming this and go write for the night for like hours. I worked a 10-hour straight shift with no break. And now I'm gonna sit here on a Friday night and I'm going to write for hours. So you better believe I'm gonna eat this cookie. So I'm gonna take a couple pictures with it and I'm gonna freaking eat it. So screw you, Instagram. And then we have some Bookmoji pins. We have, I don't know, a girl with emo bangs or a guy with emo bangs, little sad crying eyes, a dead and a smile, dead face and a smile. And then we have the book that I picked. It does say in here, read your heart out. And yeah, so my link is down below if you would like to use it. I understand that there's a ton of us out there right now repping this box. So if you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. If you'd like to use it, I appreciate it as always. All my other links are listed down below. Every little thing that you do, if you're going to do it anyway, helps my channel, and I appreciate you. The book of the month that I went for is Past Perfect Life by Elizabeth Eulberg. What happens when your future is shattered by a secret past? So this is about a girl who applies for college, except she's not really her, so she can't apply. She loves her small town life just the way it is, spending quality time with her widowed father and her tight-knit circle, including her best friend Marion and maybe more than friend Neil. Allie's life is blown apart suddenly when she learns that she's not Allison Smith. Her real name is Amanda, and she's been missing for more than 15 years. Was everything before a lie? And what will she do now, as now comes crashing down around her? In a tense and tender novel about secrets and lies, reality and identity, and the ways that we put ourselves back together when everything is broken. This seems so amazing. They had a great amount of fantasy and diverse options as well, but I personally was just kind of like feeling fantasied out, and this was really speaking to me. That is all of the books that I have acquired recently. I am lucky, I am privileged, I am blessed, I am overwhelmed with gratitude, even though I bought a ton of these. Some of these were gifted to me, and I appreciate that. And I never, ever fail to check my privilege when it comes to getting ARCs and getting opportunities for affiliate programs, etc. So thank you very much to all of you for making all of those things possible as well. I appreciate you so much. That has been my book haul. I would like to say I promise not to let that much time pass before the next one, but I probably will. So that is it for now. If you like this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I'll see all of you in my next video.